They have been doubted for years and lost in the shadows of the league's giants. But something has changed in the land of 10,000 lakes. The Minnesota Timberwolves are clawing their way to the top. Anthony Edwards is soaring. Although injured now, Karl-Anthony Towns is a force, and the pack is hunting together. But can they overcome the challenges and silence the critics? Join us as we delve deep inside the Minnesota Timberwolves' road to success. We'll explore the key ingredients to their rise, the battles they face, and what it takes to bring a championship to Minneapolis. Buckle up, Wolves fans, because this is a ride you won't want to miss. Let's get to it. Success has historically eluded the Minnesota Timberwolves, leaving fans wanting to understand the team's prospects due to poor ownership and a lack of talent. Despite drafting star center Karl-Anthony Towns as a first overall pick in 2015, the team has struggled, with intermittent flashes of promise overshadowed by continued disappointment. Following a dismal 2019-2020 season, the team secured the top draft pick and selected standout shooting guard Anthony Edwards from Georgia. However, even with this addition, the shortened 2020-2021 COVID-19 affected season yielded slight improvement, leaving supporters questioning if the team would ever turn the corner. A notable bright spot emerged with the hiring of coach Chris Finch in February, whose modern coaching approach and fast-paced style injected new energy into the team, particularly benefiting the young guard. It offered fans a glimmer of hope for the future. In April 2021, entrepreneurs Alex Rodriguez and Mark Lowe became joint owners of the franchise, injecting the team with renewed talent and ambitious goals. However, a disappointing early exit from the playoffs at the hands of the Memphis Grizzlies left fans questioning whether the team's fortunes would genuinely change. They kicked off the 2023-2024 season with a spectacular display, led by the trio of Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Rudy Gobert. Their combined efforts propelled the team to become a top-ranked defense in the league and secured the coveted #1 seed in the Western Conference. As the season unfolded, they attracted growing media attention and ignited hopes of championship glory. This unexpected success marks a significant departure for the Timberwolves franchise, which has grappled with a challenging history, including just one appearance in the Western Conference Finals in 2004. So what's changed? How did the Timberwolves seemingly reverse course? In May of 2022, Tim Connolly, a highly regarded general manager from the Denver Nuggets, was appointed to lead the front office. Shortly after, the team made a bold move by acquiring all-star center and defensive stalwart Rudy Gobert through a trade, sacrificing multiple future assets. While this signaled the team's commitment to success, concerns arose about the potential challenges posed by having two 7-foot centers on the roster, including issues with spacing and team chemistry. Unfortunately, these concerns proved valid as the team struggled to find its rhythm, resulting in a disappointing 42-40 record and a first-round playoff exit at the hands of the Denver Nuggets. The signs of Anthony Edwards' rise to stardom have been evident for a while now. Even during the 2022 playoffs, it was apparent that he deserved his #1 overall pick status from 2020. However, for the Timberwolves to break free from their repetitive cycle of mediocrity, this exceptional athlete needed to elevate himself from being just a star to becoming a bona fide superstar. And this 2023-2024 season is the year he's making that leap. With averages of 25.5 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5.2 assists per game this season, he's proven himself more than capable of being the cornerstone of each championship-caliber team. Ultimately, his ascent to superstardom is critical to the Wolves' success. As the Doomsday Preppers prepared the bunker for the Wolves last season, one of the major concerns was the apparent decline in Rudy Gobert's defensive prowess, which had long been the Frenchman's defining characteristic. What seemed like a potential decline for the defender, signaling a shift from his prime years, has turned out to only be a temporary setback. Gobert has refocused on his strengths, particularly his formidable defense, which has earned him 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. He's once again proving to be one of the most formidable defenders in the league today, effectively anchoring the Timberwolves' defense. The results speak for themselves. They currently boast the league's best defensive rating at 109. Seeing Gobert clinch a 4th Defensive Player of the Year award with his stellar performance wouldn't be surprising. One of the significant uncertainties surrounding this Minnesota team's potential success revolved around Karl-Anthony Towns' willingness to take a step back and let Anthony Edwards shine. Towns found himself at the center of numerous trade talks over the summer, indicating the team's contemplation of moving on from him. It must have been a challenging adjustment for Towns, who had long been the team's focal point. He had to embrace a supporting role after being the primary figure for so long. And while he's had his moments of struggle, including occasional lapses in late-game fouls and recent recent criticism for what some have deemed immaturity in his pursuit of personal records, Towns does deserve recognition for accepting his new role and serving as a mentor to the rising star Edwards. It's a testament to his character and commitment to the team's success. Every championship contender shares a crucial ingredient: a reliable supporting cast fully committed to their roles, and the Timberwolves are no exception. First, we have point guard Mike Conley, a former All-Star revered throughout the league for his basketball IQ and calming influence in the locker room. Next, there's defensive maestro Jaden McDaniels, whose knack for defense has been instrumental in shaping the team's identity despite a few passionate outbursts in the playoffs last year. And let's not forget Naz Reid, the dynamic sixth man whose blend of size, ball handling skills, and infectious energy has endeared him to Timberwolves fans. Together, they form a formidable supporting cast, ready to propel the team to new heights. Coaches often need to get the recognition they deserve in NBA success stories. They're usually the first ones blamed when things go south, yet when a team thrives, they're frequently overlooked. Chris Finch faced plenty of criticism last season when the Wolves hit a rough patch, although it's fair to acknowledge that concerns about the roster's construction may have softened the blow a bit. However, despite the roster remaining unchanged, the team's performance has seen a remarkable turnaround. While the players, including those not mentioned, certainly deserve credit, Finch deserves praise for instilling a defensive-minded identity that yields significant results. Moreover, his adeptness at managing egos shouldn't go unnoticed either. It might be premature to declare this as the Minnesota Timberwolves' best season ever, though the stats suggest that they are on track for it. That title still belongs to the Kevin Garnett-led squad of 2003-2004, with 58 wins and the franchise's deepest playoff run yet, making it to the Western Conference Finals. Fast forward 2 decades and Timberwolves fans are basking in a basketball renaissance. And who knows, by the time June rolls around, they might have some shiny new hardware to start their collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.